Hello everybody, it's me again. How are your meal plans going? How is the weeks going? Are you enjoying the prep? Have you found the recipes quite easy to do? Most of the time I do try and choose really easy, quick recipes for you to follow so that it doesn't take you a lot of time, especially at night. But this one recipe that I've chosen this month is a really good one for winter because it's quite a warm, nourishing bowl, okay? I've used lamb. I just thought we could add in a little bit more meat this time round. So I'm going to show you this incredible recipe, which I would suggest you make maybe on a weekend. Make it on the weekend when you've got a little bit more time on your hands, and then you can actually freeze it or put it in the fridge and eat it a couple of days later. Okay, so what I've got, it's actually called a lamb and vegetable mulligatawny soup. So it really does need to be a nice, thick, beautiful bowl of yumminess, really. So I put some coconut oil into the pan and I'm going to start frying my lamb. This is lamb mince that I've used and it's really hot. I'm going to break that up. Okay. Getting a little bit thicker. I don't like to use too much oil when I cook, so I do use quite a little bit of oil. The next thing, I just want to add about a teaspoon of curry powder. Teaspoon is not a lot, it's not going to be very spicy, it's just going to be quite flavorful. Break all of that up. Okay, now once it's nicely browned, as you can see, we're then going to add our vegetables into this. Firstly, I'm going to put a bit of ginger and garlic. I've got fresh ginger and garlic over here, which we're going to incorporate into our lamb. Break it all up. There we go. I'm going to put a little bit of onion in. Just one small chopped up onion is fine. And we're going to put some veggies in. So here I've got some whole red pepper and a yellow pepper, which I've diced up. And we're going to let that cook. Okay. Now what I've done in the meantime is in this dish I've started cooking my brown rice. I've used brown basmati rice. Remember, brown rice is a lot more healthier, a lot more fiber and better for you. So we've put brown rice in here with a bit of chicken stock. So follow the recipe, that's been cooking, and then I'm going to be adding that to my lamb dish. But I've started this one already in some beautiful chicken stock. So you can use your homemade chicken stock if you prefer, or whichever one you'd like. Totally up to you. Now I've got some beautiful diced up carrots. One thing I love about soups is that you can add so many different vegetables into them. So choose what your family likes. If they don't like peppers, leave them out, add something else. But do try new things with your family. You know, many of us are actually stuck in a rut and we basically eat the same things the entire time. And that's what I wanted to do with the meal plan subscription, is introduce you to new things that maybe your family will try and will enjoy. Just opens you up. What you should be doing with your meal plan subscription is putting aside or marking on each recipe whether it was a hit, rated out of 10, and then put them aside so that every month you can have the recipes that you really enjoyed, put them aside, and then those recipes you add to each month. So by the end of it, you're going to have a huge accumulation of beautiful recipes that your family will enjoy and try. And then you can do a nice weekly plan and a monthly plan to save you a lot of time with all these new recipes and new ideas that you know are good and healthy for you and your family. Alright, so while that is going, okay, now we're going to add in some chickpeas and lentils. So you can see this is a jam-packed soup. There we go. Okay, we just need some salt and pepper, very important, seasoning your food. If you like things spicy, you can add a bit of extra chili to it as well, or you can wait till the end. Right. Next thing is a bit of tomato. You can use fresh or you can use tinned chopped up tomatoes. There we go. So it's actually all quite quick and simple. Right, and then I'm going to add in my rice that's been cooking in some chicken stock. And I'm going to mix this all up. Kind of like a one pot wonder, really. There we go. And I'm going to let this cook for a good 15 minutes. I'm going to add a little bit more water to it. And we're going to let this cook. So this is going to cook for another 15-20 minutes. Then I'm going to add some more green vegetables to it right at the end, just before serving. So there we go. I'm going to pop the lid on, let that cook so that all those beautiful flavors can get incorporated, and we're going to have an absolute delicious dinner tonight. See you soon. Right, so this has been cooking for a good 20 minutes. It's beautiful and thick. I'm now going to add my green vegetables. So I've got some beautiful baby spinach and just some little baby peas. We're going to add that. And I have switched my pot off now. Once you add your greens, you must switch off your pots, because this is very, very quick and we don't want to overcook our greens. There is nothing worse than overcooked green vegetables. So that is in. I've got some lovely fresh coriander. I'm going to pop that in. And we're going to mix that all up. Right. Okay, so quite simple. Yes, it is quite thick, but that's the idea with this dish. What you can also do is you can serve this with some poppadoms if you'd like. I'm just going to show you that. There we go. How delicious does that look? Right, we're going to pop it on here. And if you want to add a little bit more creaminess to it, it's quite nice with a little bit of plain yogurt, which you can just pop onto the top. There we go. And you can mix that into your dish. So there we go, a lovely, thick, wholesome dinner for your entire family, and I'm sure they will really, really enjoy this one. So let me know how it goes. I look forward to hearing from you. That's it for me, Christine, your health coach. Bye.